I guess when he was trying to tripod, he, like overhooked me or something.
Overhook.
Yeah.
Here.
And he was just getting like
Rolled over.
What's up, guys? Back again with Jeff Cummings. I had a white belt question. The guy was in half guard with the crossface and underhook. And when they were trying to pass with like a tripod sweep or something, they were getting swept over. So pretty much a white belt question, but you know, it could happen to anybody, especially if you go against a good half guard player. Sometimes they explode on you, or sometimes you put your weight the wrong way. Even the best guys, you know, they get caught off guard. And if the other guy's timing's good, you know, you might catch someone that you're not supposed to catch. So just to demonstrate the position, I'm gonna be in half guard and I have an underhook and a crossface. Okay, so what was happening with the guy, he was here, and I guess as he went to come up to try to pass one direction, he was getting swept over.
Bruh. Really through.
I mean, that can happen, man. You know, there's some big strong half guard players out there. They might be able to do that.
Guys, I know how to
Come back a
roll.
little bit.
That are round, so they're like made for rolling.
So something that might happen, like say, I guess also when he was going for that, the guy would start their bridge and then he had to let go and it maybe underhook me. Yeah. So as a half guard player, that's like strategy, like bumping, looking for that underhook. So I'm here, guys. I like to keep that shoulder pressure. You know, I might have a gable grip, I might have a shoulder grip here, but I want to keep my shoulder into his chin. You see how it makes him turn that way? And I'm kind of pinning his head to the mat. You know, when his head's moving and he's on his side, he's got a lot more power to do stuff. So I'm kind of leaning forward, pinning his head to the mat, okay? From here, I can start to kind of sit on my side a little bit. I never relax here usually. I kind of float a little bit. And I'm gonna start to put my foot flat on the mat and walk my knee up. Keep the half guard up. Yeah. This is also good defense for the lockdown. If my leg's out straight, of course the guy can do stuff like that, right? Before the guy can do anything, I start walking my knee up, keeping that shoulder pressure. I can also start to push his hip down. And now I'm gonna start to tripod up. I can stay here. Sometimes, you know, I might even, if I can get under his arm, Lucas Lepre style, I can post my head on the mat and then go to tripod. So again, tripod means I have 3 points of contact on the mat. I have my head and my 2 feet on the floor. And then from here, I can either keep cutting my knee over, like a 3/4 mount. And depending on if he's got the underhook or I have an underhook, you know, I can look for this again, or maybe I already had it. From here, I can maintain this position and look to pry my legs out. I can also kind of old school, walk my hand up, cross his arm over my body, and I'm just gonna kind of stretch him out. Okay, and then it's gonna be easy there, okay? And as soon as I land, I don't just stay here. I like to walk my knees up higher. If I don't like doing that sequence, sometimes, you know, I'm on my side, shoulder pressure, pinning his head to the mat, knee comes up. From here, as I go to tripod up, I'm gonna pop up for a second and cut my knee back to the mat. So notice how I'm putting my knee down. Yeah, I get my knees flat on the mat. I'm not trying to do anything crazy, guys. So I'm just kind of just keeping it there. From here, I can keep that shoulder grip on his back or gable grip. Again, pinning his head towards the mat. I can start to kick my legs out. Okay, especially no-gi, that leg slides out pretty easily. And then establish your side. Notice how I make my legs wide. And I try to get under his elbow on this side, okay? And that just keeps him from shrimping out and doing any of those crazy things. And we talked about it before, I can stay on the top of my feet or stay on my toes, okay? Or just kind of on the sides. Just depends on where you want to be. Especially more no-gi, I'm probably gonna stay more on my toes so I can move and start changing direction that way. All right, guys, so that was a little white belt question. You never know who's got questions.
We all start somewhere.
Yeah, we all start somewhere. And it all seems kind of easy when you're more advanced, you've been training for a long time. But I just remember like when I first started jiu-jitsu, like the techniques were hard to remember, and like you're like, man, what am I doing? You forget as soon as the instructor shows you the move, you forget your body, you're not coordinated enough to do the move.
Remember, like, man, like when I first started, like, coach, no man. And just hearing that all the time, like, no, man, no, nothing's right, man, nothing's right.
Yeah, you're just kind of messing up, and like you don't know how to put your weight. Half the time you don't remember the training. You're just like, man, what happened? You just blank out. You just kind of like, you know, when you're white belt and stuff, you just blank out. You don't know what you're doing. You're just like, man, just fighting. And there's always a super strong white belt. And he'll bridge you over just like from this half guard, man. And it doesn't make any sense. You know, whenever I watch white belts, I'm just like, oh God, what's going on?
Two crazy people.
So when you're in those positions, slow down. Don't do anything crazy, you know? Whatever your natural instincts to do, just don't listen to that. Listen to my voice saying stop. hold position, slow down, okay? All right, so I hope this video helps you. Until next time, guys, peace out. Peace, 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 and ciao.